You. Good to see you guys. I missed you guys so much. I didn't know when I was starting the stream, I couldn't remember all the things I needed to have up. So that was a thing. I almost forgot how to stream. That's not good. So let's not do that again. Well, I don't know. If you guys aren't aware and didn't see my VOD and my real quick stream on Wednesday, um, I had to leave out of town really on short notice for family issues, and those family issues are with my mother. Um, you guys, she's been on the stream once. Kind of told the story about me throwing M&Ms in the toilet when I was potty training. Thanks, Mom. Um, but 2 years ago, just about 2 years ago at Christmas time in 2013, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, with perineal cancer. It's the same kind of cancer as ovarian cancer, but she had a hysterectomy years ago, so technically she can't have ovarian cancer. But she was diagnosed with perineal cancer. She had a very large amount of nodules in her abdomen. Um, Through that, she went through surgery. Um, She went through a whole bunch of chemo, and just over a year ago, she was pronounced cancer free. So July 14th, we celebrated her 1 year cancer free um, celebration. So um, every 90 days, she goes in for a checkup. And last Tuesday, she went in for a checkup, just a normal 90-day checkup, and her cancer markers had gone up significantly. They also discovered a few lumps and nodules here and there. The one major problem that the thing we're kind of worried about most about is that the lymph node under her shoulder blade is extremely swollen, and potentially the cancer moved into lymph node. Um, Anybody that knows anything about cancer is if it moves into your lymph nodes, that's not a good thing. The other thing too is that this form of cancer, if it returns after being I guess after going into remission after the initial treatment, the second time around it's harder to get rid of. So that's kind of, we're stressing about that. So far we don't know much more. She had a scan on Friday that they won't discuss, the results of that scan with the doctor until this coming Friday. So a week from the day the scan, they're gonna go out. They're gonna have another meeting with the doctor and discuss treatment going forward. The one thing that did come up on Friday is part of. So the reason the reason originally we found out about the cancer was my dad and I were on the road for work. We work in the same company, and he came to my hotel room, which was downstairs from his, and told me he needed the keys to the rental car because he had to go home because mom was in the hospital. And come to find out, my mom had been having headaches for a few weeks, and her blood pressure. She finally went to the doctor, and her blood pressure was super elevated. What they found out is the reason her blood pressure was elevated is because she was in kidney failure, because one of the nodules was pressing up against her ureter. That it's basically the tube that runs from your kidneys to your bladder, so your kidneys can drain. Right, simplified. But so she was having kidney problems. The one thing we found out on Friday is that her kidneys aren't functioning right again. So she's going to have to go in and have a procedure done to deal with that this week. So I was kind of up in the air about whether I was going to come home today or remain in Florida there. I decided to come home for a couple of reasons. Number one, I've got work. I've got to deal with work. But number two is my mom is a sweetheart. My mom is the biggest sweetheart. She cares. She's like me. She cares more about other people than she does herself. So the entire time I was there, it was all about her. In her mind, it was all about taking care of me. And as long as I was there, that's what she was going to be worried about. I want her to be worried about taking care of herself. So, if basically what it comes down to is it's about a 9-hour drive. If I have to get in the car and drive 9 hours, I'm going to do it. So that's what I did today to come home, and that's what I did on Wednesday. So that's the update. We don't know anything right now, so it's just kind of we're playing it by ear. The discussion has been whether she's going to do her whatever treatment we're going to do. She's going to do going forward. The discussion is right now is whether she's going to do that down in Florida or if she's going to go back to Minneapolis and do it. My parents split their time between Minnesota and Florida. They're Florida residents, but they have a place in Minnesota as well. Well, actually, it's in Wisconsin, but Minnesota is basically Minneapolis. So that's the discussion right now. If the treatment is in Minneapolis, it's going to be harder for me to get there on short notice. But the nice thing is, most of the treatment is scheduled. So there you go. That's the update with my mom. So she's okay. She's not in any pain. She's kind of tired, but I think that's because she's old. So I don't know. We'll see. So we'll know more of this next week. So I do want to thank you guys for your support through this all the kind words on Twitter, the messages, private messages on Twitch, and on Twitter. You guys are awesome. I love your faces. And we're taking it one day at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. So I really don't want to be without my mama. I'm a mama's boy. So that's that. So that's the update. I didn't want to keep that from you guys because I just kind of abruptly left. Thank you for the host, Joe. So there you go. That's the update there. Update for me. Nothing really new, I don't think. Hi, Sage. So I started vaping like Thursday, I think it was. I stopped. I'm still smoking, but I started vaping. I have in the last 2 days I've smoked less than a pack of cigarettes. The drive home, the 9-hour drive home today. Normally I would have smoked probably a pack of cigarettes. Actually, on the way down, I did smoke a pack of cigarettes. On the way home, I smoked 4 cigarettes. So, kind of interesting transition for me. I'm still trying to get used to the vaping thing. I'm trying to dial it in for myself because vaping is different for everybody. So, for me, I think. Hey, turn down for what? What's going on? Mimsy, hi. So, we'll see. And Black Dog, hello. Sorry I didn't say hi to you before. Son, hello. Kind of was in the middle of my yipping. So yeah, I'm trying to get that dialed in. I think the whatever the device I got an Ego 1. This thing. This is my vape. I don't know that I like it so much. It works. It's cool, but I think there's another product that I'd like to find, but everywhere I've gone, they've been out of stock. So, well, but I don't want to get into the advanced stuff yet, you mad bro. I just want to deal with the basic stuff. Until I get off cigarettes and deal with that, the whole reason I'm vaping is to replace cigarettes. So there nothing in the nicotine. Yeah, there you go. So I'm only running 6 milligrams of nicotine now, which is kind of surprising since I smoke so much. But it's actually too. It kicks my butt. 6 milligrams. So it kicks my butt even with 6 milligrams. So I don't know. I've got to get dialed in. So yeah. Well, I started at first. You mad? We did 8, and it really kicked my butt. I was on my butt on the floor. Not really, but you know. So 6 was fine, but still 6 still kind of kicks my butt. It's it's different. So, but I like it. I've got a couple different flavors. I keep going back to the tobacco flavor just because it's I don't know. It's smoother to me. I've got a blackberry flavor and a black licorice flavor and 2 different tobacco flavors, and I've got one that's, where is it? What did I do with it? Ah, it's right here. I've got one. It's called 7 Leaf. It's 7 Leaf, they call it, and 6 milligrams of tobacco nicotine. So yeah, I'm gonna go to. I found a vape shop here in town that I'm gonna go visit tomorrow. I'm looking to get the Kanger Subox Mini. It's you can either have the cartridge coils or you can do rebuildable coils. So there you go. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I've been on this pack of cigarettes. I opened this pack of cigarettes like noon yesterday. I literally have had, I think, 6 cigarettes total today, so maybe 7, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, and the problem is all the shops that I went to this weekend, they didn't have any. They were out of stock because they sold out because everybody likes them so much. Name of a place you were recommended over there in Augusta, Sage? So I want to go to IKEA. If I had a whole bunch of money, I'd go to IKEA and buy a bunch of stuff. So there you go. That's updates. This week, I don't know what's going on. I know I have to go out. I need to be in Augusta on Tuesday. I think I'm in town Wednesday. I think I have to be in Spartanburg on Wednesday. But I think the rest of the week I'm pretty good. So there you go. You get a number 2? All right. Yeah, tweet it at me. Tweet it at me, Sage. I'll check them out. I'm like I said, I'm going to be over there on Tuesday. So I don't know. I'm going to be in Augusta Tuesday, but I don't know how much time, like extra time, I'll have. Yeah, cool, Sage. Thank you. All right. So we left off. Mad Pack 3 came out over the weekend. Since we last streamed. So there. Knox, thanks for hosting. I don't want to start it tonight because I don't know anything about it. I literally don't even know how to start it, so I'm going to need you guys to help me. And I want to give it more time. So I think we'll start Mad Pack 3 on Saturday, if that's cool with you guys. What do you guys think of that? We'll start Mad Pack 3 on Saturday. Friday night, last Friday was last Friday supposed to be community game night? Or was that supposed to be community talk night? I don't remember. Snud, hi. How are you? So yeah, Backseat Gaming big time. Maybe we got to figure out if this Friday is going to be a talk or game night. I don't remember. You have blue hair now? Nice. I want to dye my hair purple, but it's so short. I couldn't do it. Yeah, right. Exactly, Black Dog. You got to play it so learn it so you can help me figure out what to do because I know nothing about the Aether mod, whatever, and I have no idea. You think so? Is it supposed to be game night this week? We still need to have our Patreon night. I was thinking about doing that tonight, but I'm not in the mood tonight. So maybe tomorrow night we'll do Patreon, the Patreon patrons tomorrow night, and then maybe tomorrow night we can just hang out and talk. So, blue pops were nice. I want my purple hair. I want purple hair. I like everything about your hair, Baroness. I love your hair. I like this spiky hair. All right. So, last thing we were playing, last time we streamed was Feed the Beast Horizons Daybreaker. And we didn't get very far in it, but we've got a world. So I think we'll just get to do that. Well, it's going to be a long time before I dye my hair, insert. It's going to be a long time before I dye my hair because my hair is pretty short. Tomorrow? I don't know if we'll do... Maybe we'll do Zoom. I need you, but I need everybody on the call to be more talkative. Unless just staring at me. So we got to have more yik yak. So there you go. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Horizons Daybreaker. If you haven't done have you guys all done the